Hey, babe, love you.
Um, Page?
Yes, I started the live stream.
Oh, okay. Um, does anyone want to give a recap real quick?
I mean, we were thrown into a house. Paige separated out, so I don't trust her anymore. I'm sitting on Tad because he hasn't showed up yet. And I've locked myself in a closet. Not to mention the communication barrier between an American and a Russian.
Oh, and don't forget Paper Hand.
Your hand got stuck.
Hand got stuck and now it has paper on it. I don't know if we'll
Yeah.
be able to get this off or not.
A paper hand. We start off with, since we already know Crow's just gonna remain in the fucking closet.
Closet boy, I don't
And
trust
I'm
him.
just. And I've wandered around a couple of times. I. Basically, I've been staying in the thing. Oh, and we made contact with some people.
Mm-hmm. What?
And there's no real. We still have not gotten the reason of why they're here.
Why the SCP Foundation is here?
Why they showed up so quickly. I thought we were supposed to wait 10, survive 10 days.
No, it's
They
only 2 weeks, and they have to bring us out here.
Okay.
they brought you out here and said, "All right, survive 10 days. We'll do
No,
checkups
no,
on
no.
you
It was
every
two
night."
weeks.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks. My bad.
Yeah. But
You've
it
only
was
been in here for 2 days.
well, technically a day, a single day, and we're in the middle of the second day.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So, um,
By Pacific, have you watched through the live stream or at least the last link I sent you?
Nope.
All right, let me know when you do.
Why? I don't know what the hell I'm looking for.
I'll explain later.
All,
Oh,
all it says is
oh, there was
specific
some.
timing.
I'll be right. I'll be right back.
oh, it she'll be right back. Whoa, Crow.
I'm still listening. I just can't talk. I gotta go check on the pup.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this here then. Crow on Tad's thing. They're just gonna say Tad is flatlining.
Fun.
Wait, who's flatlining?
Tad.
Oh,
And then the last again for response from Tad to make sure he's fucking dying and not taking off the fucking rig set.
Yep, so I'm gonna loot him for all of his shit.
still no
Tad
matches.
Tad had the same stuff as you, and that's about it. So you just get double the stuff you had.
Woo. I don't have to ration my shit anymore. Hell yeah. Or at least not as much.
Crow just starts eating 3 of the food cans a day that are supposed to be 1 a day.
I can have 2 a day now.
Yeah.
I'm fine with sticking to the rations beforehand.
The problem here is you only have enough for 7 days, though.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. That means we get double the rations.
Because Tad's food and water.
E
Yeah.
He's dead. I just took all of his
E.
shit.
That
Yeah,
is
my character's
now
already assuming
deceased.
you're not going to share any of that with her.
And Tad's already smelling rank. Mostly because of sweat and, just being dragged around on this dirty ass house for a day now.
E. I would assume so.
Uh,
I'm waiting for the radio to say something. My
on
character is going to continue investigating the
page on your
studying.
radio, it says Taz deceased.
Yeah.
Which was, I've already forgotten his number. I didn't put it on his thing.
All right. Did has Crow's character responded with anything that means that him and Tad are together?
I don't know. Did Crow respond to any of this yelling in English?
No, it would have switched to Russian because last
Oh
time
yeah, Russian.
I heard Tad, so I assume it has something to do with him. So I'm just sitting there in the study, like,
Crow, you didn't respond to any of this yelling in Russian about having Tad respond as he's flatlining.
I'm just like, well, I'm sitting here and I know there's not like anything in here with me.
I mean, sure there is. There's a dead body, 1 candle, and
My crank flashlight, which I have 2 of now.
yeah, and 2 crank flashlights. Tad feels a lot more comfy
Most
now
part
that
fine.
he's dead. Crow, you just think to yourself, huh? He feels a lot more comfy now that he's dead.
Fun.
Uh, I just imagine Crow's just gonna stay there for the whole time. They're gonna look at him and be like, "So, what did you document? The closet. What do you mean, the closet?"
Paige isn't documenting anything either. She just
I
reads
am,
books.
okay. So to let you know, I am letting like, I am documenting stuff in the notepad because my walkie-talkie don't work. It just started working and I'm sus as hell over it.
I mean, they gave you good pins. I didn't say anything about their walkie-talkies.
True. But Eins,
Hmm.
my character is going to report back what she's found so far, at least about the study, since she's been in there the most.
Acknowledged.
I should be
Have
at
you
least able
done?
to. My character should be at least able to know if there was a secret book, since she's been looking through that for most of the time.
There isn't a secret book, but there seems to be a book that you can't pull out.
What does
Of
it say on the title?
it says. Hold on, I forgot this book's thing. Let me find it. Oh, this was the Scooby Doo book. Scooby Doo book. It's a Scooby Doo book. Because I had this as a kid. It was it had a collection of a ton of Scooby Doo stories in the form of a book. That's what that is. I can't remember the name. All I wrote for this Scooby Doo book.
Okay. Uh, gun. Do I get a knife or no knife?
You get no knife. You have no knife. No knife.
Wait, doesn't that technically mean Crow's character is alone since Tad died?
Yep.
Also, Eins.
The answer is no. Well, yes and no.
Yes to what? Which question? The first or second one?
Uh,
Okay,
what were they again?
okay. The one about the cookie, the one about the book, and the one asking if Crow's alone. In order of 1, 2, 3.
Um, the one about the one about the cookie is a no. Um, the one about Crow is a maybe.
And the one about why the book is stuck on the shelf?
Um, it also doesn't open.
I take paper hand and I grab book.
I mean, it jostles, right? Like it moves, but it doesn't move off the bookshelf. It slightly gets pulled slightly, but then it gets yanked back.
Lever! Either I found a lever or I found just a really, really somehow stuck book.
And it moves really easy to the sides, which is weird.
Oh, please know I'm documenting all of this. At least you know all of this on voice call.
Okay. You get an acknowledged and say, please investigate the book further.
All right, that's what my character's doing. Are
As
there?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go to Crow real quick, Paige.
Oh, that's
Crow,
cool.
as Tad's heartbeat gets slower and slower and slower and slower until it stops.
All right.
At this point, please now note you are alone.
I am finally and truly alone.
And at this point, Crow, you are a shadow.
Welcome to the Shadow Squad, Crow. Welcome to the Shadow Squad.
I have no clue what the fuck that means.
I'm gonna let Ad explain.
So, Crow,
Hmm.
as I didn't expect you to become a fucking shadow during the. I didn't expect you to, kind of just be alone during the night part. Wait. Uh, no, that only happens during the day. So the night part is every everything around you kind of just goes dark as
Even
you,
my flashlights?
even your flashlights. You see nothing. You taste nothing. You feel nothing. You don't even know if you're alive at this point.
I am relaying everything I'm feeling.
You can't speak. As you open your eyes, you feel different, but do you feel the same? And there's one thing that just repeats in your consciousness. I must bring more people into the reflections. And with that, everyone has died.
All because
Technically, we're not dead until our bodies get killed.
Technically, but when you guys leave, you're gonna get shot. So
I was gonna slit my own throat, so
Damn. Check that out.
I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm good.
You know what? Can we just survive long? I want to at least see what this secret room is before I die, please.
yeah, sure. Paige, as you slide it a bit to the left, taking about 2 steps, not 2 big steps, just 2 regular steps. You then pull it back, and it comes loose, causing, uh, causing you to hear the sounds of gears and screws turn as
Reporting it in.
the bookshelf drops,
And into the. What do I see?
and you see what looks to be it looks to be a doorway.
Into the. And there I go.
Um, as you open the door, you see it goes down. It looks to be a cellar.
Alright, what do I find in the cellar?
It looks bright. Bright as all hell.
What the You know what, since Crow's.
As it's now
Te-
daytime.
Crow, I'm just gonna ask the Shadow. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna ask the Shadow. So, why is this room bright as hell?
We're now on the day side.
Is it always like this, or does it become a lot worse at night?
Uh, she just kind of shrugs.
What do I find in this room?
It's the exact same house that I described for the day part of the house.
Wait. Oh, that's so cool. Eins?
Hmm?
My character is going to report. She's going to go investigate something.
Your radio now works on the day side.
Nice. Alright.
My favorite thing is, it's like, now that I'm not me, time to off myself. I'm not going out. on
Alright,
there.
so I'm just gonna ask this. Since Crow killed himself, did they say it over the radio?
Yeah.
Alright, my character will go back, basically take the stuff from the body outside of the normal stuff.
Okay.
And so I have
you went to
9,
my body bag.
pretty much.
Yeah, no, I split my throat and then proceeded to stab myself in the gut until I was dead.
Crow's
Alright.
shadow was like, I don't like this.
It's
Split.
very brutal.
Alright, I take all the stuff off of him outside the chest rig and all that. Alright, so basically 21 days of, 21 days of food and water.
Nice.
So I would like to place the 9 disposable cameras in certain positions. So what type of
Okay.
disposable cameras are these?
You know the ones you get like a CVS
Yep.
that it has film. This film is surprisingly resilient-ish, I guess I would say. Like it's
Okay.
water. It won't get screwed up by water.
Alright, I'm going to put the food and water in the cellar, which is the day side, correct?
At the current moment, yes.
Alright.
When you go, by the way, when you go to check on Crow, you can tell that the walls are different, as well as it's still midnight.
Alright. We've basically all written notes in these notepads and all that, right?
I'm guessing.
So my character's just gonna ask the shadow, so we're gonna die before we get out of here, right?
Maybe. Do you want to just leave now?
No, we're probably gonna get shot.
I mean, they'll probably come in and shoot us if we stay in too long.
yeah. But basically, my character basically says it looks like he killed himself. And she's gonna report back what she's found.
Acknowledged.
She is so each of these disposable cameras has certain amount of tape, right? She states she's going to record sort of like where she had to put the book and everything to be able to get into the cellar.
Okay. So you take a couple pictures, mark down.
Yeah, it's basically the entire thing of she takes pictures of stuff that she deems as evidence. The danger with the mirror. And she writes something down.
Paige, you probably wouldn't mark down any type of the danger with the mirrors.
No. That's not it. It's just the entire thing of there is one question on her notepad. It's the question of why did the hand are like, why did the hand thing say danger, but why is no danger present with any of the other mirrors?
Fair enough. All right, Paige. I'm gonna end the session here.
That's a very quick session, but basically
That
it's.
was.
We're
it
all
was
fucked.
very quick.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
say right. Okay, hold on. Last thing, I put all
What?
the evidence by the front door.
Okay.
My character is going to.
I'm sorry, just came back to we're ending the session here. What the hell?
Everyone
Crow
died.
died.
Ted
Everyone's
died,
shadowed
so I became shadowfied, and then I offed myself because I'm like,
And then-
fuck this, I'm going out on my terms. I'm not going
And
with
then
the bullet,
Crow-
I'm
and then
taking a
Crow-
knife.
Crow chose to be like, "Hey, Shadow, just kill us both. Do it right now." And the Shadow's like, "Fuck it, I don't want to this way."
And you know what? So my character has moved all the food and all the stuff that isn't evidence into the cellar. She's going into and she will go into the closet with the dead bodies, and I believe light a match.
By the way, Paige,
Yes.
when you went to the dayside, it was a lot brighter, but the good news is you were on the what's it called? You were able to move more the longer
Wait.
you were on the dayside.
Oh, okay. So basically, my character's just burning the bodies. She will leave, and she's going into the over to where the dayside is, and she's just going to spend the remaining amount of time just on the dayside until it's time to leave. But I'm out of there with the evidence.
And
When
then you're shot dead.
Oh yeah, I gotta expect that.
Well, the thing is, you also lit 2 bodies on fire. I'm pretty sure that lights the house on fire. Human bodies are extraordinarily flammable.
Paige, and not, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, Paige. You've just released the anomaly from containment.
Hey, my character's
Well-
gonna die anyway.
Now that Paige lit
Yeah, problem with locational anomalies. Even if you destroy the location, that doesn't mean the anomaly's destroyed. If anything,
Long
it might have
story
just
short,
moved.
character's dead.
Well, now that Paige just decided, you know what, I'm gonna set the house on fire.
My favorite thing is, they're paranoid about me setting the house on fire. I was dead when it happened.
Yep. As
Yeah,
Paige
and-
sets the house on fire, the house
Oh.
burns quickly.
Oh, by the way, my character's just dead by the time the fire reaches her.
Yeah.
We all just died or offed ourselves. Fantastic.
Alright, now session's over.
Now the session's over. Yay! Paige lit the SCP on fire. That was great. I shouldn't have been in the match.
This is why they don't
Why
give us
did you
fire.
change literally every detail that we had discussed?
I didn't change
I'm-
every detail.
I'm just gonna ask you this
The
right.
only detail that stayed the same was the fact that it was in a house.
I
I'm
mean,
s-
also,
I just want to ask this one question really quickly. Heinz, can you just explain what was going on with the house and just explain
Yes,
what you
please
thought?
do, because we're not on the same page about what was going on in this house.
Yeah,
It was
just
the mirror
explain
wasn't
this. Just explain
mirror.
this house.
so you can't go out you can't be alone. That's one thing. You can't look at mirrors. You can't steal anything. Which those were the three things I kept and made sure those were core rules and centered everything else around them.
Can I
Wiped
just ask
out
you a
the
question?
Whole rest of the idea. What the fuck was going on, Heinz?
Alright, before we get on to that, I have 2 questions. One, what would have happened if we looked into the mirror?
Anywho, thank you, live stream viewers, for sticking around.
Oh,
Now,
we're
if you
still
don't
live
mind,
streaming.
We're gonna spend a little while.
Interrogate the
shit out.
DM.
If you looked
What?
into the mirror, you would have been and you were close enough, you would have been pulled through while you and your shadow would have swapped.
And what happened if we would have stolen something?
The doors would have shut, and
It's physically impossible to leave the house if you have something that was originally in the house.
Man,
Yeah,
I
pretty
can't.
much.
That would have been fun, like, because I would have been fucking last one on the totem pole, and I ate coffee grounds that were in the
Yeah.
house. Wham! Oh fuck!
that's why I was
Welcome
here
to the
like, yeah,
Persephone's
bro,
Garden
it's coffee.
syndrome.
Okay.
You ate something you're never allowed to leave because now some part of the house is a part of you.
So
Unless I shit, then I'm good.
no.
I'm being quite serious about that, Lucas. Even a single grain would be enough to count as stealing.
All right, I gotta ask this. What was up with the study in the cellar?
The cellar is the connection point between the day side and the night side. So I used it as a type of manual transport.
So you can
So if you
manually go.
wanted-
Sorry.
So if you wanted to be on the night side, and you were currently on the day side, and you were a shadow, the only way to actually do that was to go and go through it.
Mind you might not have want to set the world on fire, but Paige sure did.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The moment you said Tad had died, became the moment like, well, time to burn this place down. Oh wait, I just want to ask, what was the shadow's thought the moment my character struck the match?
You bitch.
And then me and my shadow kept screaming, "Man, fucking kill me!" Like, shit, bro, why not?
And then they got set on fire.
Oh boy.
Like, was
Yeah.
it just cussing the
Another
entire
news,
time?
when me and Heinz discussed this, it went in a completely different direction. With a lot more safeguards, a lot more planning out, but we also had the full 4 weeks to work with. Thanks, Tad, for not showing up. Thanks,
I had a plan for if it was
Heinz,
2
for sleeping in
Hey.
on day 4, but we still could have. He never told me that we swapped plans, so I didn't know what the hell was going on, so I couldn't help him.
He kind of
Yeah,
told me
that's
that the
pretty
moment I
fair.
got turned into a shadow.
For the 4 people one Pacific, I was genuinely going to go with that type of plan, but I had one just because I didn't trust Umbreon to show up in the first place. So I
Heinz,
went
it would
with
have worked
my
fine
favorite.
even with one person.
Yeah, I know.
The number
So,
of people was never the problem.
I'm just gonna ask this: do we want to redo this with 2 people?
Maybe next Halloween.
Maybe next Halloween.
Next
So-
year we'll have. Next year I'll probably run it.
That's fine.
I'm completely fine with that. By the way, I just want to ask, Ainz, tell me the story of this house and and more importantly, did the anomaly escape through the fire, or did the fire actually destroy it?
As the house burned down, the ashes kind of scattered and ended up landing on every building in the surrounding area. Paige?
You'll find out in a month or 2. You'll find out next time
Yes.
on SCP Containment Breach.
Are you still streaming?
Oh yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm not stopping till I get my answers.
I'm not going to answer that one until you stop streaming.
There's a lot of
Alright,
things that we
bye.
aren't going to answer until the stream's over because we want to save some content for next Halloween.
True.
Exactly.
Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye. I just wanted to know